So the next plugged in activities we're going to look at use the buzzer and the crumble board. We'll start off with the sound Morse code. And the first activity just asks students to set up a simple circuit using the battery pack, the switch and the buzzer, just to make sure that the buzzer works.
Now, I suppose two things that might go wrong with this. First of all, you forget to turn the battery pack on, so make sure there's a green light here. And also it's important to make sure that the buzzer is connected the right way around in the circuit. And actually on one side it does have a plus sign to show which way it should be connected. But this one here is very much just a simple circuit without even using the crumble board.
So they could use the simple circuit to actually begin exploring the Morse code alphabet. But of course we want them to think about how we could involve some coding and programming into this. So we've put another diagram in which shows how to set up a buzzer switch with the crumble board, and we set students the task of creating a pre-programmed message using Morse code.
So the idea is that you just press the button one time only and then it sends out a message just like this.
So the wave detection activity introduces a new component, which is the ultrasonic sensor. This is showing how technology is used for search and rescue missions, which detects people in hard-to-reach places by sending out signals and measuring the distance between a given device and where a person is underneath rubble, for example.
So with this one here, you start with the buzzer that we had before, so we can set that buzzer to beep when we want it to. But to really make that buzzer turn on and off, what we have is this sensor over here. It looks quite complicated, there's a lot of wires, but again, if you follow the pictures in the student guide, take it one step at a time, it's actually pretty straightforward to set up. You can then write some code, and this is a little bit more tricky in terms of finding the right blocks, but what we can do is we can actually cause this, that when something gets quite close to it, it starts the beeper. And I suppose what your students can then do is maybe think about how they can add a bit more to that code. So maybe it's not just an on and off when something gets too close. We can actually get it to beep quicker and quicker the closer something gets to it. So I think that this is a really nice kind of sensor. I mean, it's almost magical the way that you just put your hand there and things turn on.
So once the students have written their code, they could do a nice little challenge with one another. This is where the blindfold comes in, where they could place different objects of different heights on a table, and students can try and work out which object is where based on the frequency in which the buzzer is making sounds.
So again, to find the student guide that you can download, as well as extra advice from the Redfern website, please have a look at the STEM Resources website.